Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today me and Amy decided to do a Valentine's collaboration. Today we wanted to create a eye makeup look using glitter. So I decided to play with greens and browns, where Amy created a super stunning rose gold look and she looks so amazing. So make sure you guys check her out on YouTube. Her username is AmysMakeupBox. I will leave it linked down below. So if you would like to learn how to recreate my look, carry on watching. And if you plan on recreating mine or Amy's look, make sure you guys hashtag or tag us on Instagram. So as usual, you want to start off with an eye base. I like to use my concealer, which I apply all over the eyelid and then I blend it out. To stop my concealer from creasing, I always go straight in and set it with a bit of powder. I like to use a matte skin tone eyeshadow, which I just pat over the entire eyelid just to set the concealer. First, I'll be starting off with my transition shade, which I'll be using my bronzer. Using my Jaclyn Hill Becca Champagne Pop Highlighter, I'm going to use a bit of that to highlight under my brow bone. To deepen my crease, I'll be using this shade here from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's called Morocco and it's a really nice deeper warm brown. Now I'm going in with Fudge, which is from my Anastasia palette, and it's a really nice chocolate brown. So I'm going to be using my flat definer brush. This is from Inglot, and I'm going to place that into my outer crease and the outer corner of my eyes, and we're going to go in with that blending brush and blend it all together. Now I'm going in with this Revlon Photoready Art eye pen type of thing. It has like a glitter on one end and a cream eyeshadow on the other end. So I'll be using the cream eyeshadow first, which I'm going to apply all over the eyelid using a flat synthetic brush. So I just applied it all over the eyelid and then I kind of carved out the crease. This is a really easy way to create a cut crease look. Now I'm going in with Noir, this black eyeshadow from my Anastasia palette, and a smaller pointed crease brush. And I'm just going to apply this right to the outer corner of my eyes, and I'm going to slightly blend it into my crease, just very little amount. And then I just went ahead and started applying my Revlon glitter. This is super pretty. It looks a lot better in real life. The natural lighting doesn't really pick up on the glitter that well, but it is super glittery and super pretty. So I pretty much just applied that over where I placed the cream eyeshadow. Now if you guys haven't tried these Revlon glitters, they do take a little bit longer to dry. So just keep your eyes looking down until it's fully dried, just so you can prevent it from transferring. For eyeliner, I'll be using my Inglot liquid eyeliner in the shade 25, which is just a black, and I'm going to start off by creating my wing first, and then I'm going to do a very super thin, like you can barely even see it, line across my eyelid, only because I don't want the liner to take over my glitter. So I'm just doing a very thin line just to help my lashes blend in that I'll be applying next. So we're going to start on my base, and I'll be starting off by using this Clinique Pore Solutions skin base. It's kind of like a primer. So I'm going to be applying that all over my cheek area and on my forehead. So for foundation, I'll be using two foundations. I start off by applying the Giorgio Armani Foundation Luminous Silk first as kind of like a base. It's very light, but it gives a nice radiant dewy look. So I applied that first. And as you can see, I just did half face, so you can see what it looks like without the foundation and with. So it does provide good coverage, but you can still see my freckles and it looks very glowy. Then I just went ahead and applied my Inglot HD foundation over the top just for some added coverage. So for concealer, I mixed two. I used the Maybelline Fit Me concealer and the Tarte Creaseless concealer, just because it has a little bit more coverage. So I'm going to be applying that under my eyes and down the T-zone, which are your usual areas, and I'm just going to blend that out with my sponge. Now right after concealer, I went straight in and set it. So I used this powder here, which is actually a eyeshadow from my Kat Von D palette, and I just use that shade to set my under eyes and down the T-zone where I use the concealer. Now I'm going back to the eyes, and I just applied the Fudge eyeshadow from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I applied that along my bottom lash line, and then I went in with a bit of that black eyeshadow as well, just to the outer half of the lower lash line, and then I went in with this BYS cream eyeshadow. It's a really nice bronze shade, and I went ahead and applied that into my waterline. It actually didn't show up that well, but I didn't want to use black, so I kind of just went with that. And then I applied a bit of mascara to my bottom lashes. As always, I like to use my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. Okay, so now we're going back to the face, and as usual, I'm going to be bronzing my face up, adding some warmth using my Sephora MicroSmooth Baked Powder in the color Tan. So I just buff that around my cheeks, my forehead, pretty much the entire frame of my face. Then for contour, I'll be using Hoola by Benefit, which I'll be using to contour my cheeks. And I just like to blend that, like curve it up into my hairline. It kind of makes your cheeks look pinched and much higher. Then after that, I just went ahead and contoured my nose a bit. So for my highlighter, I decided to use my Becca highlighter in Opal. I haven't used this in such a long time, but it's a really nice smooth highlighter. So I applied that to my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, the bridge, and my cupid's bow, just the usual areas where you would highlight. And this formula is just so smooth. It looks super pretty and kind of natural in a way. So I started off by filling in my lips with a lip liner. I can't remember what brand this is, but I will make sure I leave it listed down below. It's just a nice nude lip liner. And then after that, I applied my favorite nude lipstick, which is Celebrity Skin by Jeffree Star. It's a matte formula as well. So I just applied that over the top, and then I decided that I wanted to make it a little bit more lighter nude. So I went in with this Urban Decay lipstick, and these lipsticks have the most amazing creamy formula. So I just applied that to the center of my lips and just kind of mushed it around. Alright, so that is my completed Valentine's look, a green and brown glitter cut crease. Don't forget to check out Amy's Valentine's look as well. She created a super stunning rose gold look, and I think she looks amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have more Valentine's tutorials on its way, so stay tuned for those, and I will see you again on my next video. Bye guys.